Dwyane Wade is one of the most successful and respected professional basketball players of all time. He is known for his incredible skills on the court, his leadership qualities, and his dedication to his team and community. Wade is now officially a Basketball Hall of Famer, but his journey to success wasn't an easy one. Dwyane was born in the South Side of Chicago, an area plagued with poverty and violence. Despite the challenges he faced growing up, Dwyane managed to overcome them and become one of the greatest basketball players ever. This is the biography of Dwyane Wade. Dwyane Wade is one of the most successful basketball players in history. But before he became a superstar athlete, he was just a young boy growing up in Chicago, Illinois. It was here in this small town that Wade first discovered his love for basketball. Growing up with a sister, two step siblings, and a single mother, Wade faced a number of challenges. Wade's father, Dwyane Wade Sr., ran out on the family when Wade was just 4 months old, which certainly put a strain on his mother, Yolinda Wade. Yolinda struggled with drugs while Wade was young, and this addiction by Yolinda had a major effect on a young Dwyane Wade. When Wade was 8, his sister tricked him into thinking they were going to the movies. Instead, she took him to his father, where he'd move in. Wade's father would move his family to Robbins, Illinois, a village southwest of Chicago. Now in Robbins, Wade wanted to stay away from drugs and gangs, so he put all of his attention into one thing: basketball. Wade would often spend hours playing basketball with his friends and dreaming of one day playing in the NBA. For basketball, success didn't come as easily for Wade. It would take Wade until his junior year to break out as a star basketball player when he averaged 20.7 points and 7.6 rebounds per game. Wade's game continued to improve his senior year, as he raised his averages to 27 points and 11 rebounds per game. Even though Wade's game was blossoming, his poor grades in school limited the number of colleges that showed interest in the Chicago star. 3 college basketball programs recruited Wade, and he decided on Marquette University in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This is where Wade would truly showcase his talents to the world. Dwyane Wade's college career didn't start out the way he had planned. As a freshman, Wade wasn't allowed to play, thanks to his low academic scores. Rather than giving up, Wade did what he always did: he worked harder. As a sophomore, Wade's grades rose, and he was finally allowed to play. On the court, Wade did not disappoint. Wade averaged 17.8 points, 6.6 rebounds, 3.4 assists, and 2.5 steals per game. His 2.5 steals per game was the best in the Conference USA. The following year, Wade continued to improve his basketball game, finishing the year with averages of 21.5 points, 6.3 rebounds, 4.4 assists, and 2.2 steals per game. Wade led Marquette to a 27-6 record and led them to the Final Four of the NCAA tournament in 2003, where they'd ultimately fail against Kansas. Wade earned a spot on the All-American First Team and was named Conference USA Player of the Year. All this success Wade had during his junior year was enough to make him declare for the NBA draft and skip his senior year, as he now had a high projection in the draft. Dwyane Wade was selected 5th overall in the 2003 NBA draft by the Miami Heat. Wade's rookie season was impressive, with an average of 16.2 points, 4.0 rebounds, and 4.5 assists per game. But it was hard to truly stand out when a rookie LeBron James was stealing most of the spotlight. Then, in 2006, Wade really made his mark on the league. Led by Wade, the Miami Heat won the NBA championship, a 4-2 victory over the Dallas Mavericks. What made the championship victory even more impressive was how the series went. The Heat fell into a 0-2 hole after the first 2 games. Despite the Heat adding Shaquille O'Neal, it appeared that Miami was overmatched. Wade had other ideas in Game 3, as he decided to put his entire team on his back. After scoring 28 and 23 points, respectively, in Game 1 and Game 2, Wade took his game to an entirely different level. Game 3, Wade led the Heat to a 98-96 victory after scoring 42 points and grabbing 13 rebounds. Wade followed his Game 3 performance up with 36 points and 6 rebounds in a 98-74 Game 4 victory. These 2 games were great for Wade, but he wasn't done just yet. Wade put up 43 more points in a 101-100 Game 5 win, and finally, Wade scored 36 points while adding 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, and 3 blocks. The Heat won Game 6 by a score of 95-92 and the series 4-2. Wade finished his first NBA Finals series with averages of 34.7 points, 7.8 rebounds, 3.8 assists, 2.7 steals, and 1.0 blocks in one of the greatest finals performances of all time. Flash, as Wade was called, thanks to his ability to fly past his defender to the basket, was named the Finals MVP. The following years saw Wade continue to excel, and he was widely regarded as one of the best players in the league. He was also an Olympic gold medalist, winning the medal at the 2008 Beijing Olympics as part of the U.S. basketball team. In the summer of 2010, Dwyane Wade's Miami Heat made huge airwaves when superstar LeBron James and Toronto Raptors leader Chris Bosh joined Wade in South Beach. The team was predicted to win 7 or 8 titles, thanks to LeBron, but that wouldn't happen. Ultimately, the Heat would win 2 more titles, and even though Wade took a back seat to LeBron James, there is no doubt Miami was still Dwyane Wade's franchise. Over his time with the Miami Heat, Wade became a legend in the city. He led the team to 3 NBA championships, and his name became synonymous with the franchise. His style of play, which combined speed, athleticism, and skill, made him one of the most exciting players to watch. Wade's initial stint in Miami would come to a shocking end when, in 2016, Wade signed with his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls. This was a bittersweet moment for Heat fans who had grown to love Wade for his loyalty and incredible performances on the court. The Heat didn't offer Wade a fair contract, so that led to Wade playing for the team he grew up dreaming he'd play for. Unfortunately, Wade's time in Chicago would not be the best. Wade teamed up with Jimmy Butler and Rajon Rondo, and these players brought their A game every game. The problem for the team came when the 3 veterans criticized the younger players on the team for not bringing the same intensity they brought to the floor. This, along with a fractured elbow, ruined Wade's trip home, and the Bulls lost 4-2 in the first round of the 2017 playoffs to the Boston Celtics. After the season, the Bulls reached a buyout agreement with Wade after blowing up the team, and Wade reunited with LeBron James, this time in Cleveland. Wade's stay in Cleveland was brief, as he only played in 46 games, and he was eventually traded back to the Miami Heat in February 2018. However, even this reunion was temporary, and Wade announced he'd retire from the NBA at the end of the 2018-2019 season. Despite bouncing around different teams towards the end of his career, Dwyane Wade's legacy as a basketball player is undeniable. As the all-time leader in shots blocked by a shooting guard, regular season and playoffs combined, there's little argument when people say Wade is the 3rd greatest shooting guard of all time. Dwyane Wade finished his NBA career after 16 years, winning 3 NBA championships in 2006, 2012, and 2013. In addition to his 3 championships, he has also been named to the NBA All-Star Team 13 times, was named the NBA scoring champion in 2009, 2006 Finals MVP, 2010 All-Star Game MVP, and recently Wade was named as an inductee into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Off the court, Wade was also a beloved figure in Miami. He was involved in numerous charitable endeavors and was known for his philanthropic work. He was also a fashion icon, with his unique sense of style becoming a trademark of his persona. Wade also earned recognition off the court. He has been named the winner of the NBA's Community Assist Award in recognition of his numerous philanthropic endeavors, which includes the Wade's World Foundation that he established in 2003 to help improve the lives of at-risk children in underserved communities. Wade is also a vocal advocate for social justice issues, including gun violence and police brutality. He's also been a supporter of LGBTQ rights, especially since his child, Zaya Wade, came out as transgender in 2020. Wade has been in a relationship with actress Gabrielle Union since 2009, and they've been married since 2014, and they have one child together via surrogate in 2018. Altogether, Wade has 4 children, and it's safe to say he's been a great father to his children. Wade went through a bitter custody battle over his first 2 children with his first wife, Dwyane Wade. Eventually, Wade won full custody over his children in 2011. "My life changed in a huge way," Wade said in an interview after winning custody of his 2 sons. "Mentally, I've been preparing for it for over a year now. To me, it's bigger than that. For me, it shows a lot of people that you need to fight to be in your kids' lives sometimes. You fight until you can't fight anymore. That's all I was trying to be, a father in his kids' lives." Dwyane Wade may be retired from the NBA, but his legacy lives on. He will always be remembered as one of the greatest players in Miami Heat history, and his impact on the game of basketball will be felt for years to come. Wade proves that even if you grow up in a tough situation, if you work hard and never give up, you can achieve your dreams. This is why Dwyane Wade is truly one of the best people to ever represent the NBA.